Yeah, that just happened, guys. That was obviously a very embarrassing loss. It's not a loss, or that's not a game you're looking for. After you win three in a row, you would hope the Knicks have more momentum. You would hope they played with more energy for 48 minutes of basketball. But no, the Hornets were the flat out better team. Like when it came to everything, ball movement, knocking down their shots, defense, and they're one of the worst defensive teams in the freaking league. This is a tough pill to swallow, this game. It really is. Especially because the Hornets, like, we needed to beat this team if we wanted a chance to get into that playoff race, get into that top eight seeds. And it doesn't help that the Celtics came out victorious as well. We're going to be getting into all of it. I hope to have a special guest on, but there's no rush at all. We'll bring him in when he can come in. Great guy, very passionate Knicks fan, but we're we're gonna be waiting when it comes to some of these points of this game when he comes on. But I'm gonna read the comments real quick. Vinny says awful, just awful, no effort. I'll say this: I'm not gonna say there was flat out no effort. It was we played dumb. We just did not play good basketball. We didn't. I'm not gonna say we didn't compete for all 48 minutes. Like Joe Judge says, we compete for 48 minutes. I'm the best coach out here. They played for me. Um, but there was moments I'm like there was no effort on defense there by Randall, by RJ. Some actually there's two players I'm going to give credit to. Did they play perfect? No, but I thought they actually played their ass off. Mitchell Robinson, credit to him, and Quentin Grimes. This dude's a gritty player. He gets up in people's jerseys. I believe he was on the floor like two times trying to get the basketball. I like the way Quentin Grimes played defensively. But yes, 3-point defense awful, allowing entry passes, lay on closeouts, giving them so much space. Randall settling for stupid jumpers when he didn't have to, when he had like Plumlee on him, like he could have drove on him. Just made no sense. It was just bad, guys. I literally have like a bunch of bullet points of what we did bad. But I did drop the link in the chat for my boy. I don't know if he's in here, but I'm gonna drop it again just in case like it didn't pop up when he came in. Yeah, two words. Miles Bridges. Yeah, Miles Bridges was pretty much freaking Michael Jordan out there. 38 points. He was unbelievable. By the way, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the chat. Um, we struggle against the zone. Yup. I feel like the Knicks have always struggled against the zone. I don't blame you, man. Like the schedule's really weird when it comes to like Martin Luther King Day. Like the games. They literally have games on all day. Like all day. From like 1 o'clock to 10:30. Like game at 1, 2, like 3, 4, like 7. Like it's crazy, man. It is. But how about this? I just wanted to talk about this real quick. Tibbs, he literally hates Obi Toppin. He literally does. Everyone else missing free throws doesn't take them out of the game. Obi misses some free throws. Get the fuck out. After Obi was providing a spark too. Like he has such a short leash with him. And not like Randall played good. He didn't. This man took way too many threes, but he was also so hesitant. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm good. RJ, he was up and down. He had some very good moments, and then he had some bad moments defensively, some very inaccurate passes. He turned the ball over. Just this team wasn't smart. This team just played very undisciplined. Very undisciplined. We looked like the Cowboys last night. We really did. But the Hornets were better. They had more guys that stepped up. Terry Rozier, Miles Bridges, Gordon Hayward at times. I know he had a moment he hit the side of the backboard, but just wow. What's going on, man? He says Knicks got to be the only team in the world, NBA, college, Japan, Australia, Europe, Israel, etc., that can't figure out zone defense. Yeah, it's so bad. It's just laughable at this point. Like I tweeted out, I'm like Randall settling for a stupid jumper, like when he didn't have to. It's just like it's just laughable because he does the same shit. He doesn't learn. Or like RJ Barrett wide open. Like how long does it take him to process information? How long does it take him? His awareness is so bad. It's awful. The best players recognize when there's a double team, someone's going to be open. This team just has an IQ of a freaking potato. The Hornets have been better this year, but they haven't been good defensively. In this game, I'm going to say this, we made them look like a good defensive team, but also no LaMelo Ball. No LaMelo Ball. I'm not trying to discredit them, but still no LaMelo Ball. He was out with an illness. Like, he was like available to play in this game. He didn't start or even come off the bench. They didn't need him, but illness. Yeah, I feel like we always do lose to the Hornets. Terry Rozier always kills us too. But credit to Miles Bridges. He's improved his game like a lot this year. He really has. He's been a very good player, most improved player candidate, 38 points. Like after this game, I believe his averages, he's going to go up to like 20 points per game. But it wasn't just him scoring. He was rebounding, getting after it defensively. He was distributing the ball well. They were just flat out better. They were. I don't know what the Knicks were doing tonight. They were just trash. Keep it blunt with you guys. And I can't believe we take that many freaking jumpers. This team believes they're the Golden State Warriors. This team's so inconsistent. And I'm not even getting into like the worst things. Evan Fournier is freaking garbage. He's so inconsistent. I can't stand watching him play basketball. What's going on, White Falcon? How you doing, man? He says trade Kemba for Trey Jones. Oh, from the Spurs. I'll get the whole Duke thing together. Trade Noel, Randall, Burks, and Fournier for Zion. So you want to bring back the whole Duke starting five. Even before LaMelo got drafted, they were better than us. Oh, yeah. Well, we sucked ass, yeah. We didn't make it to the playoffs. Didn't we take Knox over Bridges? Yep. Both Bridges. Miles Bridges and Mikal Bridges because he had a better workout. Could you believe that shit? That's an example right there of swinging for the fences on the potential guy. If you're a good basketball player, you're a good basketball player. Look at a Desmond Bane. Look at Mikal Bridges. This offense is so bland, Buzzer Beater. There's no player movement. It's disgusting, bro. White Falcon says starters. That's almost the whole Duke team. Trey Jones, RJ, Cam, Zion, Mitch. Bench, Rose, IQ, Grimes, Obi, Taj. I'll say this too I know a lot of people were excited about Cam because he's a high ceiling, he has a lot of potential, and he improved this past season, but he still has to prove a lot. Some people are acting like he's a star already. Like, he still has to prove a lot. I hope we get Zion, man. We don't even know what Zion. He's so out of shape right now. He hasn't played basketball in forever. I'm not saying he'll be bad when he comes back, but he still needs to get into shape. But yeah, I couldn't. But I understand your guys' frustrations. Randall's bad. There's been more bad than good with Randall this year. Especially, like, it's different if you're learning from your mistakes. He's not. He's not at all. Especially because he's been in the league so long, like a good amount of years. That's not realistic. Trade Randall for Paul George. Clippers be really dumb to do that. Yeah, Zion turned into a cheeseburger. Eddie. And this is the thing. I've said this with this coaching staff or with Tom Thibodeau. Thibodeau's going to be the guy that sets the culture. But is he a guy we're going to win a championship with? No. Because you win championships unless you get like some amazing superstars of free agency. You win championships by developing your young talent. Because there's a future with your team if you develop young talent and let them grow. Thibodeau doesn't do that. He doesn't. There has to be a future with this team. Right now, there's only a present. Because everyone's saying we have a bright future with Quickly, Obi. As long as we have Tibbs as our coach, we don't. But we'll see if like Kenny Payne ends up being our coach in the future, Johnny Bryant. Yeah, Randall was good last season. He was good last season. Not knocking him at all. He was fantastic last season. He sucked his first year with the Knicks, good his second, and he sucks again. He's got the fries to shake your thighs. Isn't that from what movie is that from? The Longest Yard? Doesn't Cruz says that? Yeah. They had injuries since the beginning of the season though, with like Kawhi out. we've been need a point guard. You know what's so sad? Our assist leader is Julius Randle. This is so funny. It's just so bad. It's funny. Averaging 4.8 assists per game. Averaging 4.8 assists per game. Like, are you kidding me? Our assist leader averages 4.8. Or how much is it now? Let me pull this up. It's not even like 5. It's just pathetic. It is. Oh, my computer's being slow. And like, this is just a bad game though. Like people were saying, like, I'm not gonna panic and all that. Julius Randle's not learning. He's our number one option. We need him to learn. And we play the Timberwolves next, which is a sneaky good team. We play tomorrow off of back-to-back. Yeah, we've never had point guards. We're, I think, second in the league when it comes to, like, assist. We're second in the league. Or, no, like, second worst in the league. Yeah, there's no one to consistently move the ball. Yeah, Timberwolves have talent. Anthony Edwards has been an all-star this year. He really has been. Yeah, we know Mitchell Robinson's really struggled defending the perimeter. So it's gonna be a mess tomorrow night. Yo, what's going on, Bray Pan? How you doing, man? See, I like Brunson, but I'm not high on him as like a starting point guard moving forward. I look at him as a tweener. I don't look at him as like a full-time starting point guard, in my opinion. What did you think about the officiating in this game? It wasn't great, but didn't affect our play. The Knicks played bad. We missed shots, couldn't defend. Like, people blaming the officiating are just like, they're just full of excuses. The Knicks played like shit. They did. Work's good. I had work last night, but I'm off today because Martin Luther King Day. But we'll see how we do tomorrow night. That's gonna be a big time test. You know, Anthony Edwards is a difficult shot maker. We struggled with some difficult shot makers today. Miles Bridges, Terry Rozier. We just always struggle against the damn Hornets as well, though. But like I said, maybe there's two players that played decent, like Grimes and Mitch and Obi, but like he played such limited minutes. Trey Jones, RJ, Cam, Simon, Jokic. Why the hell would Jokic want to come here? Why would Jokic want to come here? It's not realistic. Oh, no doubt we lose to the Nets and Heat. Anyone being well, actually, no, KD's out like 4 to 8 weeks, so we have a shot. But last year we would whatchamacallit, we would play I remember we would play the Nets. Like, we played them sometimes. Like, we played them before with like the big three, lost. Played them with like KD, no Harden, and no Kyrie, like still lost. We still lost them no matter what last year though. And the Knicks have a really good record on MLK Day, like over 10, like 10, more than 10 games over 500. See, this is the thing though. The Knicks, they may, well, we don't even know. See, like, what's your confidence in 2023 we're going to get him? We don't know if RJ is going to be paid by then. We don't know if Mitch is going to be paid. We don't even know if we'll have the cap space. And tell me why Jokic would want to come here. Tell me. Like, if you had Jokic, like, in your office, what are you saying to him? Or on the phone? What's your pitch to get him to come to New York? Like, what's your pitch? Jokic, he's excited to play with. Like, let's get Zion out. Like, get Zion out of this. Like, we're just playing what ifs here. Like, you're saying we're getting Zion and all this. Like, there's nothing attractive for Jokic to come here. He wants to play with RJ. Like, RJ, he's like improved. Well, he didn't. He played well offensively tonight, or today, but he freaking made boneheaded passes and he played terrible on defense. Yeah, I want to play with Randall and RJ Barrett. We're going to win a championship. All right, I'll wait, White Falcon. Wait till the Big Four comes to New York. Let me see. What's it say? Wait till the Big Four comes to New York. Zion, RJ, Jokic. Oh, wait. I hope we're championship contenders if we got Jokic. Yeah, why the hell would Jokic want to come here? The Denver hasn't done anything to piss him off. Like, that would just make no sense. Oh, my gosh. If RJ brings Zion, Jokic and Zion gets the max. I would hope they would get the max. If RJ bring... So RJ's going to bring Zion, and then that's going to attract... But it's if. Jokic on the Nuggets is a joke. So Jokic on this team... Oh, my gosh. Only thing good about the Denver's illegal greens. But, like, no one wants to hear it. But we have these young pieces. Quickly, Reddish, RJ. It's not going to equal anything big, like Obi. It's not going to equal anything if we don't have anyone to consistently develop them and believe in them. Tibbs ain't that guy. Tibbs is the guy that set the culture. Yeah, no problem, Isaiah. I'm having, like, technical difficulties. I dropped the link earlier in the chat, but, like, I have to refresh my Google Chrome now. Because I don't know what's going on my computer. But that doesn't mean anything. Like, everyone's saying we're going to get Giannis. Giannis came out and said he doesn't want to play in a big market. Not everyone wants to play in New York. Duke, Big Four plus Jokic is rigs. Let's just make it to the finals first. Yeah, I forgot it was Tibbs' birthday. What are you talking about, John Opinion Sports? Just, like, why are we talking about Zion and Jokic, like, after this game? Like, I'd understand if it was after a win and we're feeling really optimistic, but, like, after this game? Like, you must live in Denver, my boy White Falcon. You must be smoking. Oh, yeah, Miles Bridges killed us. He looked like freaking Michael Jordan. What do you have, a new career high, 38? Where he tied it? We could have had Miles Bridges. We took freaking Kevin Knox, bum ass. He's a bum basketball player, not a bum human. Some people are going to be like, oh, making fun of him. Could I have Mikal Bridges too? And I don't want to hear, oh, that's a big what if. Like, no, it was the realistic player on the freaking board. And yeah, my computer's being stupid, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring anyone on. But if you guys have any questions, let me know in the chat. It's just talked about the dumb shit this team did. Well, Bridges has been way better than Randall this year. Way better. He's averaging 20 on good efficiency. I feel bad for you as a Thunder fan, Cologne. But if Randall can't take Bridges, I'm trading for Zion. I know a lot of Knicks fans want to trade for Zion, especially because we got Reddish now. They want to reunite the Duke players. Is there a confidence, though, those guys are going to stay healthy? They're fine as a Thunder. Can't live in the past, but we've made bad picks with their lack of developing players. Do you think we could move the Fournier contract? I don't know who would want Fournier, to be honest. Yeah, we asked. We lost the Magic twice, too. Not just the Thunder. What's your prediction when the Thunder are going to make the playoffs again? I'm fine as a Knicks fan, too. It just fucking sucks. To be honest. Yo, the Magic, what do they have? They don't even have like 15 wins, and 2 of them were against us. They have 2 wins against us. Trade Kemba, Evan, get a point guard. I don't know when this team will get a damn point guard. Like, I honestly don't. I don't know how we're going to get one, if it's going to be through free agency, the draft. I will say the Thunder will be back in 1 to 2 years. So they're going to make the playoffs next year or the year after that. That's bold, man. Yeah, they always be beating the Knicks somehow. Damn Terrence Ross, bro. Trade comes to the Spurs for Spurs aren't that dumb. They develop players and they look for long-term success. Why the hell would they want old ass Kemba Walker with like young players over there? That would just make no sense for the timeline. I like Jalen Brunson. He's a good defender. He's small. He's a difficult shot maker, but I don't look at him as like a true point guard. I look at him as like a tweener, and I don't look at him as like a full-time starting point guard. He's a good player, though. Yeah, exactly. We only have 8 wins and 2 are against the damn Knicks. I don't see Rose going anywhere, but the Knicks need a point guard. Like, not for right now, and moving forward. Not just right now. All right, I think I got StreamYard working, so I'll be able to drop the link if Isaiah's still in there. What do you like about Trey Jones? I haven't watched much Spurs basketball, so I couldn't really tell you. I know he developed later than Randall and RJ did at, not Randall, Zion and RJ did at Duke. He's there an extra year. All right. I don't know if Isaiah's still in there, but Knicks got to be better. They just have to be a more consistent team. Like, I'm not saying we're not capable of going on another 3-game winning streak, but if the Knicks want to be legit, they need to bring some consistency, or they need to build some consistency. I feel like there's not chemistry like with this team like last year, and there's no identity. Like, you don't know what you're getting from this Knicks team. And I'm not even talking about quarter by quarter. I'm not even talking about game by game. I'm talking about quarter by quarter. Like, this team's just very inconsistent. Fournier will have a night, he goes off, then he'll be off. Like, but that's what everyone on this team's really inconsistent. And it's not even just personnel. It's like just basketball too. Ball movement, not boxing out, guarding the perimeter. He's a great player, sports critic. The lottery though. Can't bank on the lottery, sadly, in the NBA. Lottery be pissing me off as a Knicks fan. But there's another good player, Jabari Smith. I like his upside. But Paulo he has that interesting condition that he loses like 7 pounds of sweat, and he like gets cramps. So he used to drink like a unique fluid or special fluid. Thought Knicks were going to be better this season than last. I understand that because it looked like last year was the year we just built that chemistry, or it looked like the Knicks were back. Um, and you thought getting an Evan Fournier was a more versatile offensive player than Olyk was going to work out. Bringing a Kemba, another shot creator, better than Peyton. But the defense is so bad. Like Fournier and Kemba's offense isn't good enough to be disguising our defense this year. It's gotten better, but it's still inconsistent. Yeah, I don't think Isaiah's still in there. I don't know if Isaiah's still in there. Oh, yeah, and it was at the Garden, which sucked. What's going on, Alberto? How you doing, man? How you doing? Yeah, the lottery odds are just bad. I hate the lottery. Oh, wait. Oh, he's in here. All right. We have a special guest. It's not just Isaiah. He originated from Nothing But Knicks, a.k.a. Chef Zay. Here's my boy Isaiah. What's going on, man?
Cooking that good. No, what's going on, man?
Knicks were cooking.
Oh my God, we got cooked, man. I just left Guillermo's show. It sucked. Your show's better. Screw him. Now I'm playing. Shout out to Guillermo, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, we got our ass kicked.
It was bad.
Yeah, I mean, look, man. Like I said, I was just checking on Guillermo's show, and I said it was kind of bound to happen that we were going to lose one of these games. Mm-hmm. We usually never play good against the Hornets for some reason. It's like I don't know why. I feel like they're one of the fast teams that we just can't catch up with. You know, RJ had a bad game. Randall, you know, had a bad game, and then Evan Fournier just went back to the Evan Fournier we hate and just don't want to be the team. Yeah, man. It just I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I kind of chucked it up to it just being one of those games.
Yeah.
You know. But again, you seen certain things like them, just the defense on Miles Bridges was just bad. It's just bad. We just like, you know, it's weird. I feel like Miles Bridges is this year's Julius Randle.
Yeah,
he's this year's Julius Randle, and yeah, man. It's just one of those games, man. It was unfortunate because, you know, I just feel like Knicks were having good momentum and just everything, but you're not gonna win them all. Still 500. Still, it's like geez, but you know, we just got to get ready for tomorrow, man. We got a big one tomorrow. The Timberwolves literally just blew out the Warriors, even though granted the Warriors have been playing kind of bad lately.
Yeah.
But yeah, take the lead, brother.
Yeah, man. I agree with you, and it wasn't just the personnel. We couldn't box out. And it wasn't just Bridges. We were giving guys so much space. It was just ridiculous. We were late on closeouts. I guess Mitch. Go ahead.
No, yeah, which is crazy because, like, you know, during our win streak, we've been pretty. You know, our defense has been kind of looking like last year. Like, you know, we got you know, Grimes and RJ just all, you know, closing on our guys and playing great defense. Like, again, like the defense they had on Luka Doncic a couple nights ago was great and everything. And then, you know, the way we played against the Hawks, even though, you know, late push.
Yeah,
we were playing good, man. We were playing good defense so far. Just again, you know, you know, I just think they didn't have it tonight. And we stink in matinee games. We just like stink.
Yeah.
Every time we play early, it just sucks.
Yeah, I feel like this team still has like no identity at all. Like there's no consistency of everything. It's like, all right, maybe we're bringing the defense back, and then this game we think we're the Warriors. We're taking a bunch of unnecessary jumpers. Like Randall, he really pissed me off today. Like there's still so many moments. Like I'd be like not as tough on Randall if he was learning, but there were still several plays. You get double teamed, someone's gonna be open. Like it's just common sense. I just don't understand it with Randall. Just everything went wrong. We couldn't make free throws.
Yeah. Like, oh my God. We just this year we just suck at it. This year it's frustrating with the free throws, man. So and that still gets me with RJ. Like, come on, RJ. Like, RJ kid, because I think RJ is on the cusp of being at least a 24-point scorer kind of guy.
Yeah.
I feel like he's on the cusp, but it's like, fam, you're not gonna do that if you're not making your free throws. Mm-hmm. And then you got Randall and everything. And then, Randall, look, it's funny because Randall's been playing good throughout this stretch. His shot has been bad, but the way he's been playing was good. But again, right, like you said, there's no consistency. It's just like we always we have these stretch of games where we're like, oh man, you feel good. You're feeling good about the Knicks. They're coming back. They're doing all the right things, and then boom, they do this ish, and then it's like, here we go again. And then it sucks because it's like you hope they don't go back to how they were playing, before that and everything, where it's just like everybody's like a days go bad starts, just Randall and Fournier just becoming sucky again.
Yeah.
It's just like, you just what it is, man. Sometimes I just hope like we could just withstand until we get D Rose back. Hopefully we Cam can get some minutes when Fournier's not playing good, because I want to see those big lineups. I want to see Cam and RJ and Grimes, because I want to see that switchability on defense where we got three guys, three strong, reasonable sized guards, and that they can just all switch and do what they got to do, man. I really want to see that personally.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch Reddish. It's just so disappointing, of course, but we go on to trade for a player. Of course he's hurt. Only the Knicks.
Of course.
Like any other player, he would come in, make an impact.
Oh, you kidding me?
Paul George or something, right?
Dude, if he was on any other team right now, his foot would be good. He'll be averaging like 45, 16, and 8.
Yeah.
But it's the Knicks.
Yeah, someone said something on Girabo's stream. I was dying laughing. I was like, they were like, the Knicks' luck. Cam Reddish won't live up to his potential to be like Mo Harkless or something.
Oh my God, we had Mo Harkless. Oh Jesus Christ,
he was terrible. But
yeah,
this team's just so inconsistent, and I'm not even talking about like game by game, like quarter by quarter. Like there's been several games. You think Fournier's gonna have a good game? Like first possession, we set Fournier up 3 coming off a screen. Then he's like disappears for 2 quarters. Just everyone on this team's inconsistent.
Yeah, it's just because again, right? I've been liking the way Fournier been playing lately. He's been playing a lot better, but it's just now it's like it creeps back to your mind because you feel like when he has one of these bad games, it's like, oh crap, is he gonna start doing this again? Is he gonna start, just playing the way he's playing? Where it's like, come on, man, don't do this. Because I mean, the good thing now is that we have Cam, right? So if Evan Fournier does start playing bad again, if he has a bad stretch, listen, man, you slide RJ back into the 2, his natural position, put Cam at the 3, and then you can run a couple lineups with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the good thing now. Like if Fournier sucks, then we got Cam right there.
Yeah, and I feel like something we definitely need to talk about, because Randall, he didn't have it tonight. Like everyone shows spurts.
That's like every other night.
Yeah, there's definitely been more bad than good this season. But it comes to every player this game. There were spurts. Quickly didn't have it, but he had moments that was like, nice shot. RJ had the ball near half court, like 5 seconds left on the shot clock, dribbles all the way to the basket, but he can't hit a free throw. But shit, what I was going to say. Anyway, Tom Thibodeau. What is up with this dude and Obi Toppin? He hates Obi so much. Like, it seemed like he brought us a spark in this game. And then everyone's missing free throws, but he misses a free throw. Oh, no, get the hell out. Like, I don't care.
Well, you know what it is, man? And Gammo's talked about it before, too, on the show, too, is that, again, I don't think Obi was a Tom Thibodeau pick kind of guy. And it's just, I mean, it's blatant. Because if it's blatant for us, just imagine what Obi's feeling like. Yo, this dude really does not like me. And if he does like him, it's just like, he doesn't, I don't know, man. It's just like, because I do agree with you, because when Obi's out there, even though during the win stretch, he wasn't really a big factor, but before that, you felt Obi's energy. You felt him like, change the pace of the game and change the way the players had to defend him, because he was just always running, always energy, always everything. And, you have moments like this with Tom where it's like, one thing that kills me with Tom Thibodeau is like, everybody says, this is what he does. He breathes, eats basketball. Like he didn't even get married because he loved basketball so much. We get it, bro. I mean, I don't know who wants to marry him, but hey, but you do all this stuff, and it's like, why are we noticing things that you don't notice, or if you do notice, it feel like you're blatantly not doing it? Because again, right, there's you can see when Randall's not having it. You put Obi in, you see, like if I'm on the screen watching. If I'm on the TV watching Obi change the game, And again, I hate when because you got people that always say, "Well, you're not a coach, so you don't see it," or if you're not a player, you don't. I'm like, bro, we suck. We're losing. Like,
Yeah.
if Obi's in there making a change, why are you not just keeping Obi in and just making the difference? You know what I'm saying? Because, and to me, it was no point because today we just didn't have it. We're getting blown out since pretty much the second quarter. We were getting blown out. So it's like, just play the kids, man. See if they can make a change. You were doing it before, when we were really inconsistent, when we were like really just when the bench would come in, change the game, then you put the starters in, then we'll lose. So like, I think you should have just kept Obi in, man. I don't get the short leash with Obi, especially like to me. I personally believe they should trade him personally because it just doesn't make sense because you got Randall, you signed him to extension. You might as well go get Jalen Brunson. Try to get Tyrese Halliburton or which you could have freaking just drafted him. You wouldn't have this issue at all. Could have just drafted Tyrese Halliburton. Or you get Jalen Brunson or DeJounte Murray from the Spurs. Try to get one of those guys. We got the picks. You got the picks. You got to use the picks because again, it doesn't make sense where we talked about this on MBK where it doesn't make sense to draft a rookie this year. The draft's not really that good.
Yeah.
The draft is like kind of lackluster, and you got all these picks. You got some young guys. Go get you a young guard, man. Go get you finally get the Knicks. No, sir. Hey, man, listen. I said this before. I feel like the Knicks have not had a consistent point guard since, and I'm not even joking, Clyde Frazier.
That was the freaking 70s.
And that's like, no, think about it, bro. I mean, you could have had Mark. I mean, again, I know some old heads. I'm not really, again, I wasn't born when Mark Jackson was drafted on the Knicks. Yeah. But you had Mark Jackson. You traded him away. You had like Doc Rivers, Chris Childs, and all these other guys in the. I was like 5 when this happened or whatever. But you had what the hell wasn't it Mark Jackson? You had Mark Jackson who was who's top 5 all time in assists. Traded him away. That could have been the guy. But again, and if you even want to say that was the last probably consistent all-star point guard that we had, besides Stephon eat Vaseline Marbury. but you know what I'm saying, man? It's just like you gotta figure it out. And I think the point guard of the future is one of those guys. I'll be comfortable with Jalen Brunson. I'll be comfortable with Tyrese. Even if you think Tyrese isn't a point guard, play him off guard. You can have big lineups with him, or again, get DeJounte Murray, man. Throw some picks. I give up 2 firsts for him, Obi, maybe quickly. I think that's a lot for him, Jesus Christ. But I think I'll probably give 2 picks and like 2 picks and whatever play you want on the Knicks, besides RJ.
Yeah, I feel like Tyrese actually fits this team better than De'Aaron Fox. Like, I don't know why. When I look at De'Aaron Fox, yes, he doesn't have a lot of talent around him, but I just don't look at him as like a winning player. Like Halliburton does everything. Yeah,
what's crazy? I'm totally off the Fox train. Like a few years ago, when we had Fizdale as a coach, I thought I really did want De'Aaron Fox. I thought De'Aaron Fox was like that guy. He's gonna be the next. I think he's gonna be the better version of John Wall.
Same.
But I'm not saying he's getting exposed, but it's just his 3-shot has really never been there. I don't know. I'm just not the biggest fan of him no more. It's just I don't know.
Yeah. I agree with you. Someone said Charlie Ward was cool. Yeah, we can go through all the point guards. Dennis Smith Jr., Frank. Oh yeah, talking about the draft. There was someone on the court we could have drafted. Miles Bridges, but no, we take Kevin Knox with a better.
Hey, let me say something. Oh my God, I gotta say this, man. You want to know how bad that draft is? B-boy, you want to know how bad it is?
What?
You could have literally closed your eyes and literally randomly picked anybody after Kevin Knox, and you would have had at least a guaranteed starter on your team. But there's only one player worse than Kevin Knox, and that was that kid that the Clippers picked.
Jerome Robinson.
Yeah, Jerome. Yeah. That was literally the only one that was worse than Kevin Knox.
He's not even in the league now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It kind of sucks because it's like when you think about it, and what sucks more is that you could have had SGA, who was on the same freaking team as Kevin Knox. But hey, man, listen, that front office, what a joke. What's the name was the biggest joke? What's his
Steve
name?
Mills. Steve Mills.
I know it's Black History Month, but I know it's Martin Luther King Day, but that black guy had to get out of it.
Oh,
That dude had to get.
we could have
That
just
dude had to.
drafted Mikal Bridges, like the safe player,
No,
but no.
please. Oh, don't get me on this rant because Gilmore likes to shut me up about this rant. Dude, it just pisses me off because bro, I knew. You know what's funny, bro? I was there.
You're at. Oh yeah, I
when
think
they tried Kevin
didn't
Knox.
Sim stream it? He streamed
Yeah, that's
it, right?
actually it's funny because that's the first time I ever met Sim.
He won a Knox.
Yeah, he wanted Knox. Yeah. Don't get me started on Sim with that. Sim is No, but it's so crazy because it's like I just remember that when they picked Kevin Knox, the whole arena was like, "Hey, yo, who is this dude?" But it's like, but again, right? It just sucks because the front office and the scouting team just was horrible. I mean, no, I can't even say that because I can't even say the scouting team because they went off a freaking practice. And was like, yeah, that guy 1-on-1 is better than Mikal Bridges and all these dudes. Pick him. Yeah.
Well,
what a joke.
You know what the Knicks did wrong? Like, I feel like teams still overthink this. They don't draft players that are just good at basketball. They need the next potential superstar.
Yes.
Look at Desmond Bane. This dude's balling for the Grizzlies.
Hey, I got to shout out to Gilmore for that. Gilmore was big on Desmond Bane the year that he got drafted. And also, no, you're right, B-Ball, because it infuriates me because every year when we do the draft, right, we do a draft preview. Me, Guillermo, and a couple other guys, we usually get it right. You two, you get it right. You'd be like, yo, get the defensive wing that played good in college that can shoot threes. No, the Knicks pick Obi Toppin, which again, Obi's not a bad, Obi's a good kid, man. I really think he's a good kid. There's nothing wrong with him. It's just it didn't make sense because you had Julius Randle. And again, I know, granted, we all didn't know Randle was gonna have the year he had.
Mm-hmm. But
you draft his replacement, which we all know that's what he's trying to do. You draft his replacement, but also, you had Tyrese, you had dude. I would have took Denny at G or whatever. I would have took him at least. But I don't know, man. I mean, you got quickly right for the most part, even though you got quickly right. I'll give him that. So it just sucks.
Yeah, I wanted Devin Vassell or my.
Yeah.
I was really high on Tyrell Terry for whatever reason. That dude sucks.
Tyrell Terry. Wait, wasn't that the kid from
Stanford,
right?
Yeah.
Nah, you know what's funny, bro? I'm not gonna lie. He looked really good. He liked Steph Curry.
Yeah.
He really likes that. I can't even blame you. Like, I think who I wanted. I wanted Devin Vassell was my first pick.
Mm-hmm.
Then I wanted Tyrese, and then I think I wanted I'm trying to think. I you know what's crazy? I just didn't want Obi. I just really didn't want Obi. That's the only one. I was like, it sucked more because I think his son is his agent. Like Leon Rose's son is his agent. So I'm like, So it's ridiculous, man.
But is this true? They had us under 25 points in the last 3 quarters. That's sad.
Really? Damn.
Is that true? It felt like it, honestly. We couldn't hit anything.
Dude, man, it was just one of those games, man. It really was just one of those games where it's just like, crap, we just suck.
Yo, what's up, Reggie? How you doing, man?
Hey, what's going on, Reggie?
First year Knox was 12 points per game. But we have to put this in the context.
Yeah, please.
This team sucked ass. Like, you had Moody out there on the floor. Like, I hope he would score like 12 points.
Yeah, and let's be very clear about that 12 points. Because I watched every game.
Yeah.
It was on very bad efficiency. And granted, I know he's a rookie, so the efficiency is not going to be. You don't really. I'll be real with you. Me personally, I don't really count efficiency the first year unless it's like extremely it's like you're getting 10 points on like 20% shooting. No, but I'm talking about Chris Dunn. You know what's funny? Chris Dunn's from Connecticut. He played with my boy. He's from New London.
Okay.
Chris Dunn. Yeah, good kid. No, but Knox 12 points. And honestly, let's be real. That David Fizdale team was they literally just said give the ball to Knox and do what you want. Which I think, honestly, in the long run, screwed him up a lot when they just let him let him do what he wants because he couldn't really adjust to having actual talent around him, NBA talent around him, because it just, again, that 12 points though, it was on horrible efficiency.
It was bad.
And look, listen, man, I wish Kevin Knox the best. I personally, he proved me wrong this season. I thought he was an NBA player. When he came out, he produced. I still don't think he is, but look, he's that's the Atlanta Hawks problem.
I feel like he kind of. I'm not saying he's gonna flourish in Atlanta, but I feel like it's a better fit. It's like a smaller market.
No, yeah.
They got someone who can't play defense, perfect for them.
Yeah, right.
He could shoot.
Well, I think
It's so weird. I'm not gonna say he's a good shooter. I've always said this with Knox. He's a potential shooter.
Yes.
Like there's some games he shoots it well. In some games you see him airball like a corner three.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Like I know people like his shot. I was never the big fan of his because his shot is like all like the rainbow big.
Yeah.
Like is he gonna drop down? But I don't know. I've never been a big fan of it. But I do agree with you. I think it is a better spot. I personally thought the best spot for him is the Oklahoma City Thunder, where he has free reign to just F up. And it's not going to go against, there's no pressure of them winning because the whole thing is tanking. And I think I thought for him, the best fit would just go to OKC. He's with SGA again. He probably can give him some easy shots. And then also there's like literally no pressure on Kevin Knox to do anything. I mean, but here, it's still good. Like you said, they got a guy that doesn't play defense. Only thing is, if you look, the only thing I would say is that if you look, I read an article that the biggest problem with Cam was that it was hard getting him minutes behind Herter, Hunter, Gallinari, all the wing. Yeah, Bogdanovich. It was just he was having a hard time getting playing time over them guys. And Cam Reddish is better than Kevin Knox. Let's make that clear.
Yeah.
Cam Reddish is better than Kevin Knox.
Do you? Oh wait, go ahead.
No, I don't know where they're going to put him unless they trade, which I think they are. They're going to probably trade Gallinari. Most likely, they're probably going to trade him. I just don't. To me, it's like also, and they're trying to make the playoffs still. They're trying to figure out some things. So we'll see. We'll see with Kevin Knox.
Yeah, they're such a mess. They're a good offensive team, but their defense is like really bad.
No, the defense, which is weird because in the playoffs the defense was good.
Mm-hmm.
But I think look, I wouldn't be shocked in 2 years Kevin Knox is out the league. I wouldn't be shocked.
I agree with you.
I wouldn't be shocked if he was playing on the G League team. It is, to me, it's just I don't know if he cares.
He has that. That's disrespectful towards Eli Manning, but he has the don't care.
See, but here's the difference from Eli Manning. He cares.
Yeah.
He just didn't show it. I think Kevin Knox, to me, because I swear to God, I love Eli. Eli, throw a touchdown.
Look stoned.
Eli throws a pig.
Yeah.
But, just with Kevin Knox, man, I don't know, man. I'll say this, though. Eli Manning had the face that he didn't care, but you could tell he cares. Eli cares. You can tell.
Yeah. It's
just with Kevin Knox, it's bro, I don't know. It's just I felt like he was tall. He was tall. You can run better.
Physical tools.
You had the physical tools. And hey, look, man, you got what? His rookie contract, he gets paid like $8 million a year. Dude, save your money. He might need it because holy crap.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I just wouldn't be shocked if in 2 years, 3 years, he's out of the league.
Yeah. That's the risk with drafting these projects. I remember the Raptors, they drafted this man. They called him the Brazilian Kevin Durant. They drafted this man.
Wait, who was the dude? What was his name? Oh my God.
Caboclo. And they kept on saying he's 2 years away from being 2 years away. That's what they said. I'll never forget Fran Fraschilla,
2 years away from being 2 years away.
And,
is that not 4 years?
Yeah, pretty much. No Mamba mentality. Yeah, Knox it's so easy for him to lose his confidence. He misses one shot, he puts his head down. And we know we can't play defense consistently, at least. He has long arms, he's a tall dude, but I feel like he doesn't move well on defense at all. That year with, oh my gosh, that team was so bad. That year with rookie Knox, Hazonia, Doc.
that was a bad team, bro.
This still sucked, but gosh, he had some bad
Yeah,
players.
look, Frizzo's not a good coach. I want that
He
to be
sucks.
very clear. He does, but that just look at that. Knox has Johnson. You know what's funny? I actually low key like Von Lay. I low key liked Von Lay. He wasn't bad. I always like. Is Dotson still on the team?
Is Dotson on the? Oh no, he was on like that second 10-day contract. Then he got waived.
Damn. I
Yeah.
always like Dotson. I thought Dotson was good, but I mean, you got Cam Reddish now, so it kind of defeats the purpose of Dotson.
Yeah. Yeah, that team was so bad. Kevin Knox is on his way out. Knox was a Fizdale pick.
You know what's sad to say, man?
Mm.
I think what's name might be out too. Frank might be out.
Wait, Frank's hurt?
No, I'm saying about out the league. I think he might be out the league. It is crazy because I'm a Frank stan, but I mean, I don't know what he does on Dallas.
I'm not anymore. I got to the point with I don't understand it sometimes. I go on Twitter, Knicks fans are talking about Frank for no reason. I'm like, I don't understand it like at all. And I swear, his defense, solid defender.
Yeah.
His rookie year, you have the right to get excited. He's like only 18 years old when he's drafted. Oh my gosh, the defense is so good for his age. And then it just got to the point. He's a solid defender.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I was on the train heavy.
I was too.
I was like, yo, people don't know what they're talking about. Wait till this Knicks team is good. He's gonna be off team first defensive guard.
You know, the little things that impact winning.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie to you. That was like my stitch for like a whole year. Like, nah, dude, you don't see you didn't see that screen? You see him fit over that screen? Yeah, dude, that dude, oh man. It's I think I would say this. I think the Knicks have gone away from that a little bit. Because I mean, let's be real. I mean, technically, Obi was supposed to be a ready now player. He was supposed to be a plug-in, like he could be a backup, give you 10 points or good efficiency kind of guy. But I would say Quentin Grimes was a good one. I wasn't mad when we picked up Quentin Grimes. Even though we could have had Bone. Yeah. I mean, Bones looked good, man. I seen the other game.
He balled
the
out
Lakers.
the other night.
Yeah, he killed the Lakers, man. Like 27 points. But I'm not. I'm not mad at Grimes. I wish Deuce get a little bit more time, but we'll see. I think again, that's why I say to me, it's no point of drafting a player next year. That's why you make the trade. You get Jalen's early bird rights, or you get DeJounte Murray or Tyrese Halliburton if you want to. Because I don't think, I mean, they're not going to pay two. That would be ridiculous. If they pay two of them. If they pay, yay, Guillermo.
What's going on, man?
I left your crappy show to go on the best show. Yeah, Guillermo, your show sucks. This is the show to be on now. You're so now I'm playing. Guillermo, that's my brother. But oh my god, what was I saying? I was bashing Guillermo.
I don't know. I lost.
Yeah, I lost it. I was bashing Guillermo too much. No, yeah, no. When it comes, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
I don't know. We're talking like for a second. We're talking about Frank. We're talking about Grimes. We're talking about a bunch of.
Oh shit. Yeah. No, I think that's why. Okay. I know what I'm saying. That's why I'm not. That's why I think the Knicks shouldn't draft a rookie this year. They should. Yeah. To me, it's just no point because you're already gonna have Grimes and McBride if you keep them. If you don't do a trade, you know what he said? Call his job to speak to the. Hey, Guillermo, joke's on you. I am the manager. Jokes on you. No. So look, right. If you don't trade McBride and Grimes, to me, this is not going to be enough playing time for a second year playing in Grimes, who's probably going to get more playing time. You're going to have Cam Reddish. You're going to have a second year McBride. You're gonna have, of course, you're gonna have RJ Fournier, Randall, all them dudes. You might have Mitchell Robinson back, depending on what to do. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie too about Mitchell Robinson.
He's played well.
He did, but also, man, dude, Nolan's Noel. We gotta.
What a waste of that contract.
That is every other game this dude is it's so bad now that I'm used to him when he plays that he's not gonna play the next game because of his knee. Like, this is why the front office was just so confusing to me because I really thought they were gonna let what's the name walk during they were gonna let Noel's walk.
Oh no!
No, I thought they were gonna let Noel walk because I thought he was gonna get the bag. I thought he was gonna get like a big bag. I thought he was gonna get like the 4-year, $55 million. Not close to his not close to what he was gonna get, but you know, I thought he was gonna get that, but then like, dude, it's just been an issue all year. And yes,
Yeah.
Guillermo, we was talking about that, Guillermo. DeJounte Murray, that's the guy.
It's just I knew Noel wasn't gonna get that big of a bag, is because like we think Mitch isn't anything offensively. Noel's
Oh God,
nothing,
that
flat
dude,
out nothing.
Stonehand. Yo, I would never forget somebody wrote him Stonehand on in his DMs.
With a
Yo, he
line or
spat.
something.
Yeah, he spat. He's like, yo, like yeah. He's like, yeah, my Evans don't know nothing. Like, shut up. I'm like, dude, you're
Jesus.
bugged out.
So both
Nah.
of our centers are on social media. You got Mitchell Robinson posting weird stuff on social media, and you
Yo,
got
do you
Mitchell
follow
Robinson.
him on Snapchat?
No, I don't.
I follow him on Snapchat. That dude is weird.
Yeah, one time Mitchell Robinson, I saw like on Twitter, like he posted a video like holding a snake or something weird stuff like
Yeah,
that.
dude, he does. Yo, dude, he does. Like, I follow him on Snapchat. The dude is like, he's like an old country bumpkin dude, yo. It's weird.
Yeah, he has
But
a bunch of trucks and stuff.
yeah. Hey, dude, he's spending his money. How much money
Yeah.
does he have? Because, like, yo, I know second rounders don't get that much money, bro. I know
Who
second
knows?
rounders don't get that much money, but you
Yeah.
know, nah. But yeah, man. Look, you know, we got a big one tomorrow, so
It's not gonna be easy.
you know what? I'm excited for this though. I am excited for this because I'm glad this version of RJ gets to face this version of Ant-Man. I'm happy because I was gonna be if we would have faced Anthony Edwards when RJ was in the slump, I was like,
Oh my gosh, that would just be embarrassing.
that would have, he would have been talking smack to him, and I think RJ probably might have would have swing on him. Honestly, what the F is Snap? How old are you, dude?
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
That was he just showed his age right there.
So we talked about negatives tonight. Obviously, there's not much good to take away. So we're kind of reaching here, but if there's one or two players that were like, you're like, they played decent, who would you say?
Mitch,
Mitch, he played all right.
Obi, Mitch and Obi, I guess.
Obi.
Maybe Taj.
I didn't think Grimes had crazy numbers, but I thought he played hard. Like he dove on the floor a couple times. But yeah, there's not much.
Yeah, I mean,
good to take
again,
away.
you're gonna get that effort with Grimes all the time. So I mean, yeah, I probably between Mitch, Obi, Grimes, team light skin a little bit. Whatever.
Some people aren't like. I know some people were excited. They want Zion, but he hasn't played basketball in forever. Like, when is he gonna get into shape?
Yo, we were talking about that we were talking about it on Guillermo's show. I think he's not gonna play this year.
Probably not. Like, he's even farther away from playing basketball now.
Yeah, you know what's funny? And I think I know what he's trying to do. I think he's trying to force his way to New York.
So you think he's out of shape on purpose, and once he gets the call, he's gonna be in the gym and then he's gonna start lifting.
Well, I'm not gonna say all that. I think because New Orleans Pelicans have a notoriously bad medical team.
Oh, okay.
And because there was a couple. It's actually known that they had because the New Orleans Pelicans and the New Orleans Saints owner owns both teams.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and for a while, he had trainers from the NFL be the medical doctors for the Pelicans back when they had Anthony Davis. So yeah, I don't know how the NBA let that happen, but it happened. But yeah, put a football doctor with a basketball player. That's good.
Yeah, but buzzer beater likes DeJounte Murray more than Zion. He says it's
no. I think DeJounte Murray is a way better fit. I just think what Zion's trying to do, what RJ and them are trying to do, they want to get Zion here to New York. Because you just got to go back to that interview he had when he played in the Garden for the first time ever.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he like his face literally. He's like, he wanted to be a Knick. I mean, even go back way before then when the Knicks did the selection, when they did the lottery selection, when the Knicks picked third, and you saw his face when he when the Knicks picked third, he was disappointed.
Yeah.
But again, right, he probably wants to be a Knick, but I don't know. It's just I like Zion. It's just dude, it would be the such Knick thing. We do all the effort to get Zion here, and his foot doesn't work, or he's Eddie Curry 2.0. You just can't. To me, you can't. If he's gonna be here, he has to come on his own. He has to come on his own.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
agree.
but I mean, that's to me, that's another like you got a couple years from that now. So it's like, because
Hmm.
I mean, if he doesn't want to do it, because he can sign on qualifying offer.
Hmm.
If he really wanted to force his way, sign his qualifying offer, and then be like, hey, you got no choice. You got to either sign me or I'm walking out.
Yeah.
So
This.
we'll see, man. But I'd rather get Murray, right? I'd rather get Murray because Murray to me is the perfect point guard for the Knicks. He's
Hmm.
the perfect point guard
I
for the
like
Knicks.
Murray a lot. I guess the only Achilles heel is like consistent outside shooting, but he's lanky, plays great defense,
Yeah.
like he thrives in transition. I like Murray a lot, but it's so crazy thinking back to that lottery because it's like we all thought we are gonna get the first overall pick. So I was like, no way, New Orleans is gonna get it or Memphis because we had like the mathematical odds to get the first overall pick.
Hey, you don't want to hear my you don't want to hear my tinfoil theory on that. It was rigged. It was rigged for the
Oh,
Lakers and the Pelicans.
because yeah, I don't know if it was like rigged, but we knew AD was gonna be gone, and who the
But
hell was gonna watch the Pelicans?
so tell me
Like,
this. I want you to do this before you answer because Gilmore had a good question. Who your top five in the draft? But I will tell you
I
this,
haven't
right?
been following it. Like, I haven't been following college this year, so I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, me neither. Really, it's this. I don't know. The kids are not that exciting this year. It's more. To me, it's more like team friendly college basketball this year versus
Hmm.
individuals. But there's a few standouts like that kid from Duke, Pablo. Is it Pablo or something?
Yeah, Paulo.
Yo, shit is like skinny, man. I don't like
Not
that
sold on
dude.
him.
Me neither. He's just too skinny, man. That dude is too skinny. I'm like, you're gonna get bullied by Obi Toppin. And Obi Toppin doesn't bully nobody.
We know he can't post now.
Yeah, that's what I said. He needs to get a lot of weight, bro, because he's just skinny. He has a good skill set though, but he's just skinny as hell.
Yeah.
But no, he might. You know who he might end up being? He
Who?
might be that kid from the Thunder. That
Oh, Alexios Pokusevski.
yeah, he might end up being him, dude, because that dude was skinny and he just shoots threes. He might end up being him.
That means he's
But
gonna end up being a huge bust.
yeah, I think I rather, honestly, if I'm like one of those lottery teams, I'm probably gonna draft the kid from Duke, Pablo, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I'll probably draft him number one versus Chet because I think that's just a bust waiting to happen. I mean, I
Hmm.
could be wrong, but he's just way too skinny.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, what were we talking about before that though? What were we saying before that?
I don't know. We're talking about the draft. We're talking about the Knicks.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about the Murray, but
Oh yeah, DeJounte Murray.
yeah, no, man. I like the Murray, man. Like I said, I'm my top 3 point guards to go get Jalen Brunson, Murray, Tyrese Halliburton. Get one of those guys.
I agree with that. I probably want Halliburton the most out of those guys.
Yeah, me too personally. I'll probably go with him or Jonte Murray. Well, I want Jonte Murray first, then Tyrese. But I think with those two, man, you'd be fine either way because again, this next team is young. We're not gonna get a championship now, but if you get this team together, you got like RJ's 21, Cam's like 21 or 22, Jonte Murray's 25, and Obi is 20 something, or Obi's like 30.
20. It's crazy. When his rookie contract's up, he's gonna be 30. No, he's not.
No, yeah.
I'm joking.
Well, almost. Well, his rookie extension won't start until he's like 27.
Yeah.
If he's on the Knicks.
Mhm.
But dude, it's a thing, man. But I just don't see the Knicks drafting nobody this year. I really, really don't. I don't see the Knicks drafting nobody. I'd be more shocked that they did. I'd be shocked that they drafted somebody.
I don't know if this is a panic question because I've talked to my boy MH about this. We talk about the Knicks a lot. Are you like if the Knicks don't get any big time talent soon? Are you scared we're gonna be what the Magic were when they had Vucevic, Fournier? We're gonna be stuck in the middle of nowhere because we have Tibbs, we have young talent, but we don't know if it's gonna really properly develop if Tibbs isn't giving them like the proper minutes and if he doesn't really believe in them. I'm kind of scared we're gonna be stuck in the middle of nowhere. That might be a panic question though.
I'm not panicking yet.
Okay.
Not yet. I will panic.
Goes into RJ's development.
Yes, because it's still big. I mean, again, and right now, knock on wood, it's going good right now. It's going good. You can't complain. I think people got to realize, man, he's 21 years old, dude. I know we use that a lot for players nowadays.
Frank.
Yeah, but there's a difference.
I'm joking.
Yeah, no, that's funny. No, but there's a difference, right? There's a difference between when we say RJ 21 and Frank's 21. RJ 21 because he's actually producing. It's just he got to figure it out. Frank was more like, yo, he's 21, but he can get his 5 points in one day. But I think with RJ, man, but every year he's gotten better. Every year he's gotten better. There's more to his game. Now, right now, he's kind of working on efficiency and working on free throws. But listen, we complained about his driving last year. His driving looks a lot better this year. Well, most part. This stretch, he's been looking better. Yeah. Shooting has got back to form. Also, I think RJ's a slow start kind of player.
Oh, the second half, like last year, he would be bad in the first half and great in the second half.
Yeah, I'm starting to figure out that RJ's that kind of guy. Because I swear to God, this is like second year in a row where everybody's worried about, yo, RJ, what are we like, dude? Like, oh my God, bro. Like, RJ got to go on a bench. RJ got to go to the G League. Like, bro, let him, like, yo, he's one of those players where you just got to let him. It takes him a little longer. But then when he gets his strides, he's good. So, again, right, I'm going to say this. I'll say this to go back to your original question. I'm going to start worrying if we do this again next year. If we're like this again next year, then I'm gonna be like, all right, we need to trade Randall. We need to just focus on the young guys because it isn't working, and we gotta work on stuff like that. Because if we're struggling again like this, because last year, we were 41-31, played good defense, all that good stuff. RJ came out good, Randall came out good, but this year we got some extra pieces which I thought were gonna work. Didn't work. I thought, like, hey, we got the experience. Mm-hmm. We were supposed to, like, be more better, but then it just didn't work out. If we're like this again, then okay. Then I'm gonna get worried. Then I'm like, okay, so we're just being mediocre now. Now I know we're mediocre. Yeah. If we do this, because I'm still optimistic about the season. If we could get out of this tough stretch after this tough stretch of games that's coming up after we, January 23rd, we got a big tough stretch of games, and we can get out of that, maybe like a couple games out of 500 or right there to 500. We can make some noise. But if we're doing this again next year where we're struggling to win games and we're losing to the freaking Magic again and all this, if we're just doing this, then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be the one to admit that we're a mediocre team. We're just the Orlando Magic of a couple years ago.
Yeah,
but we're not there yet.
I feel like what's keeping me happy right now throughout the season, or what's making it watchable, if RG was still struggling, it'd be tough watching this season.
Oh, right, dude, it'd be tough.
Oh my, like at least he's given us, like, I don't know, he looks better, he looks more comfortable, but he is one of the hardest players to read, because when RJ's struggling, I go in full panic mode because I'm like, am I crazy? Why did I think he was going to be a star? His handle's inconsistent. He can't shoot. But then he has stretches of games. He looks amazing. Because when he's off, he looks drunk. Like, that man just looks straight up.
Yeah, he just looks. It's bad. Hey, listen, I'm gonna still say this. This is what I believe. I believe when RJ's in his prime, I wholeheartedly believe he's a 27-7 kind of guy. I really do. I think he can. I mean, we've seen he can do it.
Crazy.
We've literally seen he can do it. He's had games where he can do it. It's just he can. To me, if he's going to take that superstar level, he has to drive better. He needs to get a freaking pump. Like I hate when Stephen A. Smith says he needs a right hand.
You don't watch the Knicks.
He doesn't watch. Yo, that pisses me off. He's going left. Like, bro, you don't watch the games because that's not the case. No, first of all, nobody screams that anyway. But what RJ really needs to me is a pump fake. If RJ got a really good pump fake, when he drives to the basket, because he does a little thing now where he does this, he stops, turns around, baseline, like the little baseline fadeaway shot. He got that going good. And he has a little good, but he needs to me like during this offseason, work on his footwork. Yo, dude, just go give $100,000 to Hakeem Olajuwon. Dude, like work on your footwork. Please. Go to Hakeem, give him $100,000, work on your footwork. Work on his footwork, get a pump fake, and shoot effing free throws. Like, bro, you need to be shooting.
Everyone.
Yeah, everyone, seriously. Besides Quickly. Quickly is the only one, like, he can get the excuse. because
Yeah.
even though his mother texts him when he misses, but no, seriously, man, for RJ to be to me the player he needs, just working again. He's 21, and we see it. So
Yeah.
sometimes we got like everybody's not going to be Luka. Okay, Luka is a generational player. Hey, look, it took Trae Young a while to really get going. You know, even though we've seen it with Trae Young, but hey, man, listen, I think RJ's good, and there's a difference right between some players. And I'm not saying RJ's going to be better than Luka because he's not, but RJ's working on being a two-way player. That's tough. Like Luka, Trae, and them, they're not getting asked to be two-way players. They're asked to be offensive juggernauts. That's what they're asked to be, and they're asked to hold the offense. We're asking RJ to be a two-way player.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a little tougher. It is a little tougher.
I feel like we're stuck in a weird spot with RJ. Because you talk about his ceiling. He's not going to reach 7-7 with Randall here. This is the problem. We took this dude third, and we kind of still don't know what he is. He hasn't really been able to show what he could be consistently because he just doesn't have the right personnel around him. I'm not saying everything needs to be perfect, but I don't care. Like, if you take someone, like, imagine Jalen Green with freaking Julius Randle. Jalen Green would not have the ball in his hands at all.
No, it'd be terrible.
And I agree with what you say about the pump fake. I feel like RJ sometimes way too predictable going to the basket. It's the Boston game. Yes, he hit the game winner, but he was blocked like 6 times in that game going to the basket. Like,
dude, if you get a pump,
go ahead.
No, if you get a pump fake, dude, get him in the air.
Yeah, like he needs more wiggle to his game. Like he's athletic, but it's
stiff.
Yeah, exactly.
It's stiff. I love RJ, but it's stiff sometimes, bro. I'm like sometimes it's like during the stretch, it didn't like during his stretch right now, it doesn't feel stiff. It feels natural, like he's moving. He's still a stiff moment, but he feels like he's moving, right? I had another point, but yeah, it's just like with RJ, man. It's just he has to got to get the pump thing, man. Also here, and again, I'm not trying to make an excuse for RJ. RJ still hasn't had a damn point guard next to him.
This is true.
That and I'm sorry, man. It is tough to win in this league when you don't have a point guard. It is really tough. And I get the point forward, but that being a point forward, unless you're Joker, he's really a point guard. Like, let's be real, he's a point guard. He's a point center, but that dude's a point guard. Unless it's Joker, then nobody on the NBA can set up people like that. Unless mine, and I'm not talking about LeBron James, nothing like that, but you need a point guard. RJ since Duke has not had a point guard.
And I'm even a crazy comment. My bad. Go ahead.
It was
just go ahead. Go ahead. I take this year's RJ over Luka. Okay, go ahead.
No. What the hell are you talking about? Hell no, that's crazy. No, but we still don't have a point guard. And again, right, it's not the end all be, but it almost is like, look at Devin Booker with Chris Paul. And people, please, I am not saying RJ Barrett is Devin Booker. I'm not. But look granted, he got the point guard. He got the point guard of point guards. But look what he did when he had Devin Booker, when he had Chris Paul. Look at the way his game went. He was his game is elevated. I mean, look, I'm trying to think of another guy. I mean,
here's one. I'm not saying he's as talented as him. But even Zion got to play with Lonzo, and he averaged 27 points per game. Like, that's why everyone wanted Lonzo. But this is the thing also. I don't know Tibbs at all because Tibbs is going off of last year with Randall. He's going off of what he did last year. He doesn't realize that Randall's not the same player this year. I appreciate what Randall did last year, but what is he doing right now? He's struggling. Yes. This is the thing I'm scared. If we would have got Lonzo and gave him all that money, I guarantee we would still have Randall dribbling up the damn basketball.
I wholeheartedly agree with you. And it sucks because it's like he probably would have used Lonzo like more of a small forward, more two guard.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, bro, no. Like, I know people had this debate for a long time, especially last season. Like, is Lonzo a point guard? I'm like, yes. I think Lonzo's a point guard, personally.
I agree.
And I know some people don't. Like, I know Guillermo doesn't think he was a point guard. He thinks he's more of an off guard that, can facilitate. That dude's a point guard. Don't let that dude fool you. That dude's a point guard. You know what I'm saying? LaMelo's a point guard. LaMelo's just a scoring point guard.
Oh, we know that. LaMelo's fantastic.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm not gonna lie. I would have minded a tank. I want a LaMelo. I just wish people were stupid.
I blame Mike Miller.
Well, for
He
Oh,
won us those games at the end of the season.
oh yeah. You know what's funny, bro? I swear, it's so funny. You know how bad I want it. You know what's crazy?
What?
You know, LaVar wanted LaMelo on the Knicks.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he was on Skip Bayless show. He was like, nah, the Knicks need a point guard. You should go to LaMelo. And I was like, yes, get it, yo. I was wishing so hard that LaVar just itched on every other team.
Yeah.
And be like, don't pick my son. He's not gonna play for y'all. I wish other teams were like, we don't really want to deal with his dad. And I just wish the Knicks would have got him. I really do. But you know, hey, Michael Jordan. This is how I know he hates the Knicks. He sucks at drafting players, but gets LaMelo right.
Yeah, that is such a Knicks thing. All right, we'll read this last comment, then we'll get out of here. Been live for like an hour and 15 minutes. Devin does not like RJ at all. He doesn't. He says RJ in college was skinny. Was he? I didn't think he was that skinny.
Nah, he wasn't. No. RJ was not that skinny. He was muscular, he was muscular. Cam Reddish was a little more skinnier.
Yeah, and he says, and he wasn't that stiff. He actually looked like he just ran laps. But since coming to the league, he put on muscle, and now he plays like a football player or a bodybuilder.
Well, look, right. If you look at like guy's body,
yeah.
like sometimes you can see it in the shoulders that they're going to be more muscular, right? Yeah. And you can see that with RJ. RJ was bound to pick up muscle. That's his body structure. That's how he was. He just he had the shoulders and. Yeah. Now I'm saying who's skinny. Zion was skinny in college. Like you see him now.
Compared to now, yeah.
Yeah, dude. So it's just like, yeah, man.
What's up with Daniel House? Oh, they're waived. And
Daniel House, dude. They're not. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think that trend is over. Like you just seen the whole league just doing 10 days because of COVID. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I can say the C word, but
it's cool though. Like Joe Johnson got an opportunity.
Yeah, I got Lance Stevenson on my fantasy team now. So
okay, but yeah, we're gonna close it out. Big shout out to Isaiah for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Hey, B-Ball.
Yeah, go ahead.
Before you go, first I want to appreciate you for coming on the show. Thanks to everybody here. Yo, man, we got to talk some Giants. We got to talk about these two first round. We got to talk about these 2 first-round picks we're gonna be doing. Because I was talking to Gammo bullied me to do a show on 3BL. I haven't done one in a while, but I do want to do one. I definitely want you to come on. I want Gammo to come on. We're gonna talk about something. We're gonna talk because it's funny. We both got 2 first-round picks in the top 10 picks.
Yeah, so they both suck.
So. Yeah, we both suck, but we're not the Cowboys though, so we're good.
Who knows? The Giants might reach for a quarterback again that doesn't deserve to be going in the top 10. No. Offensive line, please. But that's a whole
clutch. I will literally break my TV if we draft a quarterback. I will break my TV.
But we got to draft a quarterback from Liberty. Come on.
Oh, no, dude. Oh, my God.
But yeah, a big shout out to Isaiah for coming on the channel. Guys, have a great night. I appreciate the support. Hopefully the Knicks bounce back tomorrow. Yeah, have a great one, guys.
Let's go.